Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Boone coming at you guys with a brand new video. We are yet again here in my room. Really quickly, do let me know in the comments you guys prefer this setup over the setup I was using in my prior videos. I'm just trying to please you guys, you know, the fans. I gotta do everything for all you, so let me know if you guys do prefer this. I hope you do, because I mean, I put a lot of work into this, doing this backdrop, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about is my shameless plug. So one time I gotta do it for you folks. Go follow me on Seattle Select on Instagram if you don't already, because that's where I sell all my fire. And also stay tuned for this 10K giveaway for this Fire Supreme towel. Actually I think it's backwards. Yeah, it totally is upside down. We're here today to talk about Adidas Palace. It just got announced that it's gonna be dropping this week. I did go for a live cop last Palace Adidas drop and I took an L until your boy got that restock. We really out here doing it. Restock gang on Palace. I mean, who's doing that? Let's be real. But we did get a W with that drop. You guys couldn't really see it though, because it was a restock, like I said. So hopefully we can cook it for you guys live on a live cop this week. Let me know if I should do that video for you all. But I do think I will be going for some stuff this drop. I do like this Palace Adidas collab. It could be better in my opinion. We're gonna compare it to last year's collab. There's been a lot of Adidas Palace collabs. You guys didn't know they do this all the time, but I don't want to just like make this a 20 billion minute video. So we're gonna try to keep it a little condensed. I'm not gonna lie with you guys, I had 2 espressos before I shot this video, so I am like way wired through the roof right now if I'm seeming a little weird, but let's get into talking about these clothes. I just am being so ridiculous right now. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because we're doing this every single day, folks. I'm really trying to get this upload streak back for you guys. Let's jump into looking at this stuff though. We're gonna start off with the t-shirts, because honestly, let's be real, the t-shirts are the most fire piece of this drop. If you guys disagree, then I mean, I guess you can disagree because everyone has their opinion, but you're wrong. So starting it off, we have this Germany colorway. I got a cop for the fatherland one time. I'm super German, if you guys can't tell. I got the blonde hair, I got the blue eyes. I'm pretty much Hitler's favorite child, so we really out here. Drop a like for that. Oh geez, that's rough. But honestly, when I look at these t-shirts, I'm not gonna say I'm hyped about them, because they're exactly what I expected with this drop, which is disappointing for me. I wish they would have done something a bit outside the box, more like outside the 3 stripes, I should say, because they have this exact same design every Palace Adidas drop, and it does get kind of repetitive. But I do think that this Germany colorway is fire. We have 2 other European country colorways. We got France as well as Italy. You could also argue the France one's the US, but let's be real, Palace does not give a shit about the US. When looking at all 3 colorways, I really wish that they had made the Germany one black, just because I don't really like white t-shirts. For that reason, I do think the Italian one looks the best, or the French one. Actually, I might have to go with the French one. I do like the grays contrast with the red, white, and blue. I don't think I'll be copping any of them except for the Germany one, like I said. I will give these shirts an 8 out of 10 just because I love the colorways that Palace and Adidas chose for them, but I am disappointed because they did not really venture off into a different design with this one at all. It looks like a copy and paste of every other Palace Adidas collab we've had. I wish they would have dropped these t-shirts and then maybe given us some kind of different graphic tee or something like that. I don't know, just anything that was different that did not have 3 stripes and a Palace Adidas logo. But I don't know, maybe that's what you guys want. This is the first time they've had a little Palace, basically a Palace spell out. That's a spell out they use on a lot of their smaller branding stuff. Next, let's go into the shorts, and again, these shorts are pretty basic, and again, they are very similar to a lot of Palace Adidas pieces they've done before. Nonetheless though, I do think these are better than the t-shirt. I don't think Palace Adidas have ever had like a Adidas and a Palace logo. That looks so funny. I'm slapping my thighs. You just watch a dude slap his thighs on YouTube, you're sus. I do kind of like that they have branding on both of the legs. I do like the 3 stripes. I think they look better on the shorts. Let's be real, you always have to have the 3 stripes on any Adidas pants. Like, that's just their go-to automatically. So I do think it looks more appropriate on these. And let me just say, I don't think the 3 stripes is ugly on the tee by any means. I just want them to do something different for once, please. I'm gonna say of all 3 shorts, I think that these French colorway ones are the best. I really like the grays contrast with the red, white, and blue, and just gray's a good color for shorts in my opinion. I think the white is really easy to stain, and again, I don't really like white shorts too much. The blacks are just too dark for me, and I don't know, I just don't like the green, red, and white colorway as much as I like that red, white, and blue. So now let's go into the biggest disappointment of this whole collab, which is these slides. And man, I gotta say, I did not ask for these. I don't know who asked for these. You guys might have asked for these. I did not want these at all. I could care less about slides. Like, I really do not care about slides. I'm not trying to drop a ton of money on slides. These will probably have a decent price tag on them that's way more than I want to pay, even though they're Adidas Palace. And nonetheless, I don't even think the design's that cool. I will say I like the little Adidas logo spell out on the bottom of the slides, very similar to the Gucci spell out on the Gucci slides. I really don't like these thin little stripes they used on these slides. I think it would look better if they just kind of copied the Gucci slides and had like 3 big stripes on them. These Germany colorway ones I really don't like. I will say that these black ones are gonna go crazy crazy hard just because they have the Gucci colorway on them. I will say for sure that these are pretty hard slides. I do like these a lot, but I'm not a huge fan of Gucci colorway stuff. I don't really care that much about Gucci or anything like that. So for me, these are definitely not a cop for the personal, but I might try to get them. I definitely will not be able to get these because they're going to sell out first. And I'd rather get one of those t-shirts. So it's going to be a pass for me, but I will say these are hard slides. But unfortunately, the only reason they're really that hard is because they look so much like the Gucci slides. And then the last but not least, we got these French ones. And again, to me personally, if I was to cop any of these slides, I'd probably go to the Gucci ones. But again, I think this colorway is really hitting. I really like they did this gray with the red, white, and blue. Every piece they've done so far I've really liked. By the way, these are all my first impressions of every piece. I saw like the quickest little snippet of Palace Adidas this year, and then I looked away right away so I could give you guys my first impression. Also, a quick note, I didn't notice this, but the little Palace logo that's on the sole of the slides is pretty hard. Let's be real, we need that Triferg somewhere. Thank you, Palace. And now we got these towels, and again, I did not ask for these at all. Palace Adidas, if you guys did not know, already did a bathrobe, and that was crazy hard, but that was like the most I needed in the towel like department from them. I did not need a bigger addition, which they gave us with this big towel set of 3 different flag towels. Starting it off, we have the Germany colorway, and even though Germany is the fatherland, I have to say this thing is trash. I could care less about this towel. I really don't like how they have like the stripes on the top and then they go to a vertical stripe and they go back to the horizontal stripe. I mean, it looks actually kind of chill. I don't hate it, but I could care less about these towels. I don't need a towel at all. Ooh, all right, I'm not gonna lie. This Italian one looks pretty hard. These look like really nice pieces to hang in your room, and I guess I don't like them because they're not relevant to me. There's no USA one. Obviously, this French one's the closest to the US colorway and the most relevant to me, and I definitely think this one far and away looks the best. It also looks very similar to Tommy's, so I actually do really like this towel. I think the Germany one looks really bad, and I will say the Italian one's not bad. This French one, if I were to cop one, would definitely be the one I get. I wish there was a US one because it'd have some stars on the blue section, which would look pretty dope in my opinion, but obviously no love for the US from Palace. I understand we're some pretty shitty people over here. Let's be real, we out here. Now, this is weird to say, you guys, but these socks are probably what I'm most excited for with this drop. Palace Adidas does not do socks ever, I don't think. They might have done socks once, and I think these socks all go crazy, crazy hard. The Germany ones are an automatic go-to for me just because, first off, you know, I'm German. I've mentioned that like 50 times this video. Hitler's golden child, we out here. But also, I really like white socks. I don't know why. I just like white socks, not the baseball team. They're trash, but I do like white socks a lot, so I'm going to be copping these. Maybe I'm saying that, but I know they're all going to sell out so quick. The black ones, again, go hard because of that Gucci colorway. I'm just going to have to keep mentioning that. Honestly, Italy, you're going to have to change your name to Gucci pretty soon as a country if you want to stay relevant, because it seems like Gucci's all people care about nowadays. I feel like I'm talking so fast right now. I don't know why. Next, we got the French colorway, and I think actually out of all the French pieces, these look the worst. Gray socks are just kind of weird. Like, I feel like black and white is very appropriate sock colors, but gray, nah, you're cut. You're out of here, gray. Get out of here. So I definitely say for the French colorway, this is the worst item, but Germany ones go hard, the Italian ones go hard. I'd love to get my hands on those Germany ones, but I already know I'm going to take the L because Palace Adidas goes quick, folks. If you guys are planning on buying any of this stuff, you better be fast because this stuff will fly. I can guarantee you on that. Now we're going to quickly look at some of the Palace Adidas pieces from last season. There's 2 separate drops, and honestly, neither of the drops I was that hyped for or thought was that dope. First off, we had these weird kind of like goalie looking crew necks, and the Palace Adidas does a lot of crew necks like this. Like I said to you guys earlier, they do the Palace and Adidas on the front like every single time. This one doesn't really have 3 stripes like it does, but it's not as traditional as their other Palace Adidas collabs. I will say this was like a good attempt to venture off into something different, and I do think they're fire, but at the same time, like, I'm not a huge fan of the colors. It'd definitely be hard to match this with other stuff, so not my favorite Palace Adidas drop, but nonetheless, I could appreciate them for trying to do something different. They also had these 2 different tracksuits, and again, it seemed like Palace Adidas was trying to do something a little different. They had some color blocking going on, which I did appreciate and I did like. However, still, they were not fire for me just because of the colorways. I wish they'd done more colorways. I don't know why Palace Adidas doesn't do more colorways. It seems like they always have like 1 or 2 colors for each piece, and that's about it. I wish they would kind of do like a whole set of colors for all their pieces. It'd also make it way easier to cop. The tracksuit was from the 2017 Palace Adidas drop, also known as the Ultimo drop, and this Ultimo drop I definitely think was one of the best Palace Adidas drops they've had ever, honestly. The soccer balls went super hard and were a cool little accessory which they don't have very often. And that fanny pack, bruh, I really wanted to get that shit, but it absolutely flew away. It flew like a bird. It only flew away. I did not even come close to copying, I don't think. I'm pretty sure bots just ate it. I don't even think it existed, but the t-shirts were crazy fire. I did get a blue one, size small, on a restock. Those were super hard. I love that graphic they had on the back. I love that they introduced that, because like I said earlier in this video, they never do these graphic tee kind of designs, and they did do that on the back of the jerseys, which I can appreciate. On the front, they just left the Tri-Ferg, no Adidas logo, but they did have the 3 stripes. I'd say last year's Palace Adidas drop was not as fire as this year's, and that's only because the only pieces I really truly liked were the t-shirts as well as the little waist bag. But they're honestly almost like side by side. They're just very different drops in my opinion, because on one hand you got towels and slides, and on the other hand you got soccer balls, fanny packs, tracksuits. Like, they're very different. I would say I like this year's more just because of all the colorways and stuff. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm sorry I didn't really cover too much of the Palace Adidas drops from last year, but I feel like this video is very long at this point, so I'm trying to close it down for you guys. What is this, like, sus movement? I don't know. It's been your boy Boone. I hope you all enjoyed. I've been talking so fast this video. I will never drink this many espressos before a video again, I promise. You guys are probably exhausted from hearing me just talk this whole video. Like, I've been rambling, so I'm gonna cut it off. I hope you all enjoyed. It's been your boy Boone. I'm out. Peace.